Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, my name is Sasha. I love reviewing indie eyeshadow palettes. So if you guys are into that, then make sure to subscribe to my channel because I love to have you guys here. And for this video, I'm so excited, you guys, because I'm finally gonna do my very first look with this palette. Oh, you guys, I'm so happy. So this is the Adept Cosmetics Inspire palette. So this took inspiration from the show Arrow over on Netflix, and I haven't seen the show or anything, but I love the color story. So this palette, the owner, I believe, if I remember right, she created her makeup company so she could make a palette inspired one of her like most favorite shows, the show Arrow, and I think she did a really nice job, very great job. I love greens, I love blues, and there's a little bit of purples too. And oh, you guys, okay, so I wanted to get this video up before because this is limited edition, guys, and they're gonna bring it back one and last time restock on Monday. So I'm for sure should be able to get this video up before that. I'm hoping by tomorrow, Friday, I'm hoping. But yeah, let me give you guys some facts about this palette. So it's restocking on Monday, February 20th at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, and this will be the first and last restocked. This palette contains 6 Miracuro multi-chromes, 1 duochrome shimmery glitter-esque topper, 2 duochrome shimmers, and 1 Miracuro shimmer, and 5 matte pigments. The 5 matte pigments are not safe for eye use in the USA and safe for eye use in Europe. This palette is 100% free of glitter and mineral oil. This palette is vegan, and it's a magnetic palette, meaning you can remove the pans yourself and even customize it if you want to, which I love because I love customizing my Adept cosmetic palettes and doing my own too. It's so fun. It's very satisfying to do as well. Like, this is my magnetic tool. You just go like this. Hopefully I could do it. Oh, well, I did it at the wrong angle, but there you go. So yeah, you can really customize it, and also they have the names in the back, which is really nice. I love doing this, you guys. And I swatched the palette earlier, and I'm so in love, you guys. I'm so in love. So this palette retails for $68, and I know that seems like a hefty price, but believe me, multi-chromes and duochromes, they are very expensive. So generally, depending on the brand, they can range from $15 to $20. Like the brands that sell them like has singles, so they can range from 15 to 20. So you're getting, you know, your money's worth. And from what I've swatched earlier, the swatches, well, all the special shimmers, I have no complaints about them at all. The mattes, I think the mattes are really nice too. These two mattes are more on the pastel side, so you can build them up if you want these two colors to stand out more. So you just need a light white base concealer or eye base, and this green is very like more powdery because it's usually tends to be like that with greens. They're more on the powdery side, but they're really pigmented. And then these two, actually these two, I think these two were fine. These two swatched good. So all of these swatched good. I just had to build up these two, and in that shade I just have to make that one even, as in it was more powdery in a way. So it was like loose pigment kind of way. But that's all I have to say about this palette quality, the way it's swatched. But just because it swatches like that, it could perform differently on the eyes. So I'm so excited, you guys. This palette is really beautiful. So yeah, so let's just jump into I already got my eyelids primed. I used my Terra Cosmetic eye primer, so it gives like just a very light base. Like my eyelids are Sylvanian, but this is a good like eye base that I always use and trust. Alright guys, but I really wanted to do like a very green look. So I really want to use this green right here. You guys, so beautiful. If you guys seen from my swatches, the shifts to these, wow, they're so pretty. This palette actually looks prettier being swatched because you see more of the shifts, even more because of the unevenness. Because once it's even, like, you can see the shift when it's like not swatched, but it just looks prettier once you swatch it. You see it, how you see the shifts between where you leave your fingerprints. So it's really beautiful. But yeah, I just wanted to do a green look, so I'm thinking I actually want to use this yellow right here. I know I'm not sure how it'll show up without the white base or lighter base, but I'm just gonna still use it. I'm gonna use it all in my outer transition. I love that they added this yellowish green. It's like almost like a neon, almost like a slime kind of laboratory kind of yellow. Alright, so I'm just gonna, oh yeah, this one's like kind of powdery a little bit. I got a lot, so I was thinking, oh, maybe it is gonna be pastel vibes. But yeah, you could definitely build a shade up, and I think it'll show up more with the lighter base. But oh, these mattes are so soft. They actually feel more pigmented than comparing to their other mattes. So I think that's a good thing. So I'm really feeling this yellow green. I love it. So I'm just gonna put it more. So I love that they improved the formula, see? So we're gonna use another matte and see. Oh, I love that color. So I'm just gonna add it right here too. Yeah, if you swipe it, you're gonna diffuse the shade out. So it's better to tap this shade so you get the most pigment. Ooh, I just love that it's greenish and yellow. I kind of want to use the lighter green. I was thinking I want to use that dark green too, but I want to use this green too. I want to make it like a super green look. So let me clean off my brush. So I'm going to use the shade Martin Somers. I think all these are character names except these two are crossed out. So I'm thinking maybe those two are like died in the show. I'm just guessing, but we're going to use this green right here. It's like a lime green or like a green apple green. And I'm just going to put it. Ooh, that's so... Oh yeah, these mattes, yeah, these are really nice formula. Because normally with the other mattes, I always say like they're good, they're other mattes, but I just have to usually build them up. But these feel like a lot more pigmented, which I love. I love that. I'm gonna do a little swirl, like a little round right here shape. So I don't think I'm gonna use a dark shade. I'm feeling this yellow green vibe. I'll try to use that dark green. I really want to test out that dark green, but I don't know. Probably a different look. So for today's video, I'm just doing one look. For this video, I'm just doing one look because I just don't have a lot of time today. That's why, yeah, I'll be sure to do another look as an Instagram reel / YouTube short, and I'll be sure to share that with you guys. When I got the Heather Austin palette, that was my very first Adept cosmetic palettes. Like I have all their other palettes, like with the Amulet, I got the dark version. And yeah, I have all their other ones too. They're discontinuing the Amulet palettes actually, so it's like super on sale. Amulet dark and Amulet light. So if you guys been eyeing that, now's your chance because it's really highly like discounted. I think it's around 33. So I would get that if you're like more of a neutral person. But it's so special still. Like their shimmers are just so special, but that one's like really more wearable for every day. And depending, they have two options: the light with the lighter matte and then the dark one with the dark blue. Yeah, so I really love this already, guys. So they do suggest to use NYX glitter glue. I always use NYX glitter glue ever since I got it. It took me a long time to get it because I just always procrastinate. But I'm just gonna put a little bit on each lid. Because the reason why is just to have better grip and to minimize fallout. So if you get too much, you don't really need that much shadow because they're so pigmented, these. Yeah, like it's just better to start out with a little bit and get on a full on pigment, you know. Let's see the shifts between these two greens. Ooh, they shift both differently. Like on my side right here, I see this has a teal and purple, but on the camera it looks like a yellow and a green, like a nice green. So like you can see it, right? All right, well anyways, I want to see the difference before I put it on my lids. Yeah, I think they will pair well, I'm hoping. So this one has like a yellow orangey green, and this one's more like a two different type of greens, like teal and a green. So this is gorgeous. Since I have this on my finger, I'm just gonna use this. Normally I use my brush, but yeah, it's better because you don't get that much. That's why. Oh, that's really pretty. And I'm gonna use this other green right here, the Nelson Ravish. Put it midways. Actually, we'll put it like in the middle. So I just wanted to do like a super green. So I'll do my fingers on this side and then I'll use the brush on the other side, so we could see how green. Alright, so that looks really, really pretty. I love it. I can build it up just a tad bit more. tap it. With this one, first shade I had to pick up a little bit more. I'm using a smaller brush, so I'm just gonna pat it down. Oh yeah, I did pick up too much, so I'm gonna try to spread that out. I love this green. It's really bright. So these shadows, in a way, like kind of reminds me like TerraMoons Cosmetics. Like the Adept Cosmetics, they really are good with their sparkles. So they're like the most sparkless. They're the any brand that has the most sparkles, I would say. But yeah, this is kind of reminding me of TerraMoons. Not trying to compare formulas, but that's what I'm just saying. So maybe I can compare some of my singles later on my own time. But well, I don't know. I feel like I have maybe a few of these shades. I am having to pick up a little more, but ooh, yeah, that one goes on really well. Wow. Really, really well. Yeah, so pretty much it looks the same. Yeah, pretty much the same. I feel like I got a lot with the brush on for this shade right here. With but it's okay. I'll just kind of flatten it out. So we're gonna add that dark green after all, I guess. So the shade Edward Rasmus, this shade right here. So I'm gonna start out with a little. I'm not getting kickback, so let's see. This is gonna be a super green look. I'm just gonna do it on the outer corner. I'm not even gonna go high because I just don't want it. I don't want to lose my lime, my yellow. That's why. Just blend just a little bit, not so much. I'm gonna add a wing later after I'm done, but just to kind of meet the ends, complete the end of it, since I use a very dark shade. Now for the bottom I'm actually gonna switch things up a little bit. I'm gonna add a new shade. I really want to use this red shade. I want to use this shade right here, because it has like a greenish and red shift, so I want to use it on my bottom of my eye. So let's do that. Ooh, this is gonna, I think this one has a lot of sparkles. Yeah, that has like a lot of shifts. So it's not as dark as I want it to be. Well, I might add another shade, but we'll see, guys. Maybe it'll look differently once I meet this point. Yeah, this one's really sparkly. I'm gonna add a little inner corner too. On my lid, it will probably look differently, of course. Well, let's add a different color. Let's add this shade, the Jason Bruder. Oh, that was gonna be so dark. So I'm gonna get a little bit of that, and I'm gonna put it in the corners right here. I need to deepen it, that's why. I think that will make me happier. Because I thought the other shade would be dark enough for the bottom. Okay, so let me swatch these three right here, see which shade I like, these three shades. So let me just get a little bit of each and see, so the difference, see how beautiful they are. Maybe the blue shade. I think the light shade might do it best. So this shade right here, we're gonna use Isabel Rochef. So this one's not as bright as I want it to be. Actually, no, it's alright. We don't want it too bright because it's all about the green. So this is pretty much the look before I put eyeliner and lashes. So I'll be right back, and then I'm going to give you guys my first thoughts about this palette, what I think about it. It's the finished look. You guys, so pretty. Very sparkly, very pigmented and shifty. So I did add in more shadow on the bottom. I used my finger because it was too sheer just with the brush, because I'm doing it on the bottom. So I just added more pigment, the two shades right here like I used earlier, Leo Moeller and Harold Beckman. To deepen it, I kind of smoked it out a little bit, and then I just added more the inner corner, and then that's about it. And of course lashes too. So yes, I made a super green look. That's what I wanted to do. So I don't really have anything bad to say about this palette. Their shimmers, their special shimmers, their duochromes, multi-chromes, they are very, very like high quality. To me, they feel like high quality. They're very highly pigmented, and just like they say, they always suggest to use glitter glue, and I always use it too because I feel like it does help. You get that tackiness, and then it just stays on better too. And then also these shimmers, these special shimmers, less is more. But for me, I love doing my bold looks, so I love adding a little bit extra more. But you can also sheer it out and it'll still be like very pretty, very like sparkly. So I can't wait to do more looks with this palette, because this palette is such a shifty, special palette. I really love Adept cosmetic formula. Like my top 10 palettes from last year, I have the Heather Hostin and the House of Owl and the Neon Hydrant. Those top my top 10 palettes, you guys, because they're so good. Like House of Owl and Heather Hostin, they top in my, they were 1 and 2. And on the Neon Hydrant, I forgot which one that was. I think that was like 5 or 6. I don't remember. But I have all the other palettes. Those those are so good too. But those are just more my cup of tea. I just love colors. I love sparkly shimmers, you guys. And then I love duochromes and multichromes, all those specials. So yes, this price for this, it is a little bit like, just like I said earlier, it seems like a lot, but I would definitely say this is worth it. So this is like a very green palette. So if you're a lover of greens, and then it has a little bit blues and just a little bit purple and actually a little bit red too, but majority, this is a green palette, like a good nice green palette. You could do a lot of green looks, so I'm really looking forward to do more looks with this one. I feel like this is such a fun palette. So far this year, I think this is my #1 favorite so far. I know it's still early this year. It's barely like February. Yeah, it's barely February, so I'm not sure what other palette's gonna be coming out this year, but so far this is like the best palette of the year, and I'm just wondering how much I'm gonna like continue loving this one by the end of the year, because I mean, this is limited edition, guys. So if you guys are eyeing this palette and thinking about it and you love greens, I say go for it. I don't want you guys missing out. So I really hope you guys find this video helpful, because I mean, that's what my reviews are for. I just want to share my opinions and then just do my looks with you guys. I forgot to mention about the mattes. The mattes are really good with this one, because with the other palette, they always like kind of like lack pigment. Like I never have trouble with them, but I always have to add more. But with these, like you don't really need that much. It's like regular, like the regular matte formula that I really love, you know, like just workable mattes. So I can't wait to play with these greens even more, along with the special shimmers. But that's all I have to say about this palette. I don't really have anything bad to say. I say if you love greens, and go for it. You will love the palette, especially if you're more familiar with Adept Cosmetics formula. You guys know they're really sparkly, they're very shifty, they feel like high quality shimmers. That's all I have to say about this palette. So let me know what you guys think, if you guys are gonna pick it up, and if you guys enjoyed this video, I'll be really happy to have you guys here, because I do a lot of indie palette reviews. That's about it, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.